Have you ever found yourself wanting just a little bit more? A slightly bigger house, a slightly better job, just one more thing to make you happy. It's a common feeling, but today, I want to share a timeless story that puts this desire into perspective. It's the tale of the fisherman and his wife, and it holds a powerful lesson about where true happiness really lies. Imagine a poor, kind-hearted fisherman living with his wife, Ilsebil, in a dirty, cramped hut right by the sea. Their life was simple, perhaps too simple for Ilsebil. Every day, the fisherman would go out in his small boat, hoping for a good catch. One sunny afternoon, his line went taut. He reeled it in, expecting a big fish, but what he found was something far more incredible. It was a flounder, but not just any flounder. This one could talk. "Please, fisherman," the flounder pleaded, "I'm not a real fish. I'm an enchanted prince. Let me go, and I'll be forever in your debt." The fisherman, being a good man, was so startled that he quickly unhooked the fish and let it swim back into the shimmering water. He went home empty-handed, but with an amazing story to tell. When he told Ilsebil what had happened, she wasn't amazed. She was furious. "You let a magical fish go without asking for anything," she scolded. "A talking fish could grant wishes. We live in this miserable hut. Go back right now and ask for a cozy little cottage." The fisherman didn't want to bother the flounder, but his wife's nagging was relentless. So, he reluctantly went back to the shore. The sea, once calm and blue, was now a little green and murky. He called out a little rhyme, "O man of the sea, listen to me. My wife Ilsebil will not have her will, and sends me to beg a boon of thee." The flounder appeared immediately. "What does she want?" it asked. "She wants a cottage," the fisherman said meekly. "Go home," said the flounder. "She already has it." And sure enough, when the fisherman returned, the dirty hut was gone, replaced by a charming, fully furnished cottage. For a week or two, they were happy. But soon, the cottage wasn't enough for Ilsebil. "This is still too small," she declared one evening. "You caught an enchanted prince. He can do better. Go back and ask him to make me a king in a stone castle." The fisherman's heart sank. "Wife, I don't want to do this. A cottage is enough." But Ilsebil wouldn't listen. Defeated, he went back to the sea. This time, the water was a dark, churning purple-gray, and the wind was picking up. He called out his rhyme, and the flounder appeared. "Now, what does she want?" it asked, its voice a little less friendly. "She wants to be a king and live in a castle," the fisherman mumbled. "Go home," said the flounder. "She is already there." He returned to find a massive stone castle, complete with guards and servants. Ilsebil sat on a golden throne, wearing a crown. He thought, surely, this must be enough. He was wrong. The very next morning, she woke him up. "Husband, I am a king, but I want more power. I want to be an emperor." The fisherman was horrified. "Wife, there is only one emperor. The fish can't do that." But her ambition was a roaring fire. "I am the king, and you are my subject. Go now." He obeyed, his heart heavy with dread. The sea was now black and thick, great waves crashed, and a storm was brewing. He was terrified as he called out to the fish. The flounder emerged from the angry waves. "What does she want now?" it boomed. Shaking, the fisherman whispered, "She wants to be emperor." "Go home," the flounder said warily. "She is." He found Ilsebil in an even grander palace, surrounded by dukes and princes. Sitting on a throne of solid gold, she had everything she could imagine. But the next morning, as the sun rose, Ilsebil had a new, terrifying desire. "Husband," she said, "I am the emperor, but I cannot command the sun and moon." I want to be like God, to control the rising and setting of the sun. This was too much. The fisherman fell to his knees. Wife, please, stop. This is wrong. But her eyes were wild with greed. Go. She screamed. A terrible storm was now raging. The sky was black, the wind howled, and the sea rose in mountains of water. The fisherman could barely stand as he screamed his rhyme into the gale. The flounder appeared, lightning flashing around it. Its voice was like thunder. Well, what does she want now? The fisherman could barely speak. She wants to be like God. The flounder paused, and for a moment, the storm seemed to hold its breath. Then it said, "Go home. You will find her in the old hut again." And just like that, the storm vanished. The sky cleared, and the sea became calm. The fisherman walked home in a daze, and there, by the shore, was the same dirty, miserable hut they had started in. And inside sat his wife, Ilsebil, with nothing. They had everything, and in their endless quest for more, they lost it all. This story isn't just about a magical fish, it's about us. It's a reminder that greed is a bottomless pit. The more you feed it, the hungrier it gets. True happiness isn't found in getting the next biggest thing, but in appreciating what we already have. Contentment is the real magic. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this story with me. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tales and reflections. Until next time, take care and find joy in the simple things.